Hola, hola mi gente, this is KQ3Q and I'm heading to Biscayne National Park, which that's park number US 0007, and I'm hoping it's not going to rain for the next 4 hours. It has been raining and thundering for the past few weeks, so it has not allowed me to enjoy any park. So hopefully I'll be able to do that this morning. So as I head to Biscayne National Park, let me just tell you a little bit about me. I was born in Puerto Rico and I moved to Florida as a teenager. My mom, she's from Costa Rica, so I have those two cultures mixed somehow. I'm actually traveling to Costa Rica in November, so I can't wait. I'm planning to activate at least one park. We'll be posting obviously on my social media that I will be activating, and hopefully I'll be able to work many of you from that park. Some of you may be asking, and how do you become a ham? So my husband was the one who insisted for me to become a ham, and I actually was like, no, I don't want to become a ham. Why am I going to become a ham? Just to listen to the drama that was going on at the time on my local repeater. Somehow I actually learned that you can actually talk to other people from around the world. So that piqued my interest, and I'm like, you know what, then let me get my license, and that's what I want to do, talk to other people. So I ended up getting my technician, and then a month later I got my my general, right? It was until a year later that my husband and I were able to get the ICOM 7300. So he bought it for me along with my BB7V antenna. And once I got my HF radio, that is when I finally tuned into CW, to the CW portion, and I fell in love. That was it. I just heard CW and I was like, yeah, this is my cup of tea, but I need to learn. How do I learn? And honestly, I started searching online, and there was another group which is a great group later, you know, but unfortunately there was they go by a schedule, and the schedule that they had available was not gonna work for me because I have young kids, and at the time when I would take the class, it would be time for me to pick up my kids. So I decided, like, no, that's not gonna work for me. So then I saw another link. I'm like, oh, what is this? Long Island CW Club. That's where my CW journey began, and I'm so happy that I actually joined them. And that's where I actually got my experience with CW. So many helpful people. We would get, yes, on Zoom. I know many are like against, you don't supposed to practice on Zoom. Well, I was actually practicing on the air, but it was really great to have that guidance of like, yeah, you're doing it correct, you're pacing it correctly, your character formation is good, and okay, here we go, let's call CQ. And that's, you know, how I started learning. Yes, they teach you your ABCs, you know, 1, 2, 3, so to speak, but it is your job to practice and get on the air, because that's the only way you're really going to learn, get on the air. But having someone that leads you and guides you, but at the same time you are actually getting on the air at the same time, that's what's gonna help, you know, tremendously. You know, I knew that I had to get on the air. I learned that really quick from the beginning of my CW journey, and that's what I started doing. So I encourage anyone who wants to learn CW, join a club or join some place where they can teach you, they can help you. Let's embrace technology. I always say, let's embrace technology. Many people are like, well, let's not do Zoom, let's whatever it is, to each his own, right? It worked for me. I'm on the air. I'm having fun, and I think that's what really matters. It's you. That's your journey, and you decide what's best for you. Not because you're being at it for 3 weeks or 3 months, you're going to be the most proficient CW operator, but you're getting there every day, as long as you practice every day, at least 15 minutes a day, right? And it's also great to have a mentor, someone that is helping you in your CW journey. So hopefully you'll be able to get into CW. If you are not into CW, and make few contacts. You don't have to be so fast. The most important thing is to be proficient and have fun. And I'll be back, and hopefully you'll get to listen and copy for some practice, and hopefully you will tell me if you have activated any park in just CW. Okay, stay tuned. All right, so I just got to Biscayne National Park, and I'm going to use my mask today. Anyway, all right, I need this for my mask. I only need 3. These 3 stakes. I already have my key. And I'm gonna be using, well, I need my coax cable, so I'm just gonna get it now. I'll be using this antenna. It's a 49-to-1, and it's about 66 feet long. But this is what's going to hold my mast. Thank you to N2EC, who designed this, and I will be using it so I can use this as my guides. This will go on top of, it will lay on top of my, top of this, the first section, which is the bottom section of this mast, which this is the spider beam, 10 meters, 32 feet. So it's made for this specific one, and this will go right here. Okay. And then I will just lay this on the ground, or the end of this ropes, and this will help me keep the mast straight up. So let's do this. It's over here. Okay, untwisting. All right, most likely I will have to readjust them, but at least I have them on the ground, which makes it easier for me. This hard here, and then I'll be screwed. It's been months since the last time I used this mast with the guides. All Very good. All right, I'm all set. I already tuned the radio with my ZM2. With my ZM2, it is a manual tuner. I'll be using these tiny little paddles. You can actually download the 3D print file. And thanks to K6ARK, who provides this for free. That's really, really awesome. Not everybody provides things for free, so this is great. However, my wild friend, Mallory, KD5ZZU, was the one who printed this for me, and she actually engraved my call sign and sent it to me as a gift. So I'm so grateful for that. Okay, let me just, I do use paper log and a digital log. Okay, I know there's always a big thing out there. This is better, this is best, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Use the one that works for you, the one that you think is best for you. So I'll be using the one that I use, plus paper log. Why? Because if some technical issues happen during my logging process, this is my backup. So I like to have my backup. This is part number US 0007. It is 14:01 UTC time, which it is 10:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need 10 contacts to be able to officially activate this park. But even if you don't get 10 contacts, I encourage you to upload your log, because those other people that contacted you during your attempted activation will get credit, and it's important to get credit. And I'm so itchy, so I'm so sorry you see me scratching, but it's just I have been bit by a lot of mosquitoes since I got here, and I forgot my mosquito repellent, so there you go. The purpose of my videos is for you to listen and copy random call signs that are not computer generated. I will be playing the call sign 3 times when I edit this video. The 3rd time you will get to see the subtitle on the screen confirming whether or not you copied the call sign correct. All right, so hopefully you enjoy this practice, and let's do this.